What up, my people? What's up? What's up? Welcome back again, my people, to Flint Food and Adventure TV. Now, my people, you know what? This morning I get up and I'm thinking I need something different from everything I always cook. So now today, now I'm gonna make some. I have some mincemeat. Right? I take all the thigh out, and then I'm gonna already put some. What do I put on it? Garlic powder, right? Right. So I'm gonna season that up, and then at the same time, I'm gonna cut up all of this, which I want for that, for my mincemeat, right? With some Caribbean jerk sauce. I'm gonna mix it up, make it nice. Then I have some coconut milk, right? But let me bring it and I'll show you how I'm gonna, people. Right, so I make some fresh coconut milk that I grated and then blend it in my Ninja, right? And then so this is waiting, and although I'm not going to use all of this coconut milk, right? I'm just going to use some of it, right? I can store some in the fridge for Sunday, right? And then I have a purple onion, ghost pepper. We have this sweet point pepper. That's what I'm calling this because of the length of it. With green onions and some dry, some fresh thyme from a balcony. And then we have, parsley, basil, everything in dry basil in the cupboard. So we're gonna make that up. So as you can see, I'm enjoying my Cold 45 thing. The beer, this is my favorite beer, really. So now, my people. So now, what I want to do now. I'm just gonna go ahead and then I want to throw some powder seasoning on this, right? Season it up before I put it in the pot, right? And then once it's seasoned up, I want to chop this up first, and then I put this on, make that cook down, and then what I have, here's the deal is, I have some potato that I cooked, right? As you can see, I have some Irish potato, the small ones. Right, and then sweet potato, right? I'm gonna use these, and I'm gonna make I would call it sweet potato, Irish potato meat pie. That's what I'm trying to cook. I'm gonna cook, right? And then later on now, I want to make some carrot juice, right? I want to make some carrot juice. Really, and I was gonna get some beets. But I went to the store and I totally forget it. I came, but I go back out again. Every minute, drive out. Right? So I'm gonna do without the beet this time, but I'll get the beet on the weekend so I can make some beet juice because I love beet juice. Right? When I make beet juice, I don't want nothing in it. I just make it and drink it the way it is. All right, my people. So let's get cutting and season up all of that. And then make we start on the road to our meat pie, right? And the pot that I need, you know what? I think we may have a problem. The pot I need for my meat pie, I don't have. So I gotta use that next pot. Wow. Oh, all right. I have to use this. Really, this is my old pressure pot. I think I have to use this for my meat pie, for making my mincemeat, or use one of these pots, really. But anyway, my people, make we start seasoning up this meat, right? Before we start to cut those up, I want to start to season up that, right? So we have some chicken seasoning. We have some all-purpose it's a Maggi chicken. Although it's not chicken, but you know you go. See? Throw some Maggi seasoning on it. When this bad boy come out in the people, you know it's gonna nice. Trust me, it's gonna look good. Real Jamaican deal. Alright, we're gonna throw some paprika. And this crunch chili pepper, red chili pepper. Right, that's me. You can see it crunch, and just make it dry and then crunch it up. Want some of that? That is it. This now is my all-purpose mixed up seasoning. Nice. So we're gonna dip a little curry in this. Put a little bit of curry. This is turmeric. We have black pepper. And from Cool Runnings, all-purpose seasoning. That means whether it's fish, chicken, beef, pork, you can use it. It doesn't matter what you're cooking. Alright, now peeps. What I want to do, I want to put some of this on it, right? This is Jamaican jerk seasoning. See, hot and spicy. Now, I like to cook with heat, right? So I want to put a little bit on it, mix it up with it. That's it. That is it. Alright, now I think we are done with all of that. Right? But before we're done with it, this is some oregano. Dry seasoning. I'll throw all of this in it from now. So oregano. This is dry thyme, although we have fresh thyme, but I like to use some of the dry thyme too. Just a little bit. And my favorite, parsley. Nice. Where is the next one now? Alright, basil. Dry basil. Nice. So that would be that for that. I'm not a big salt person, but I have some pink salt, so I put a little bit. You know, a little bit on people. And that's well on the peel. And yeah. So now all of that is there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this up because I have my cooking gloves on, so but I'm going to mix this bad boy up, right? Let me show you people. So all the herbs and spices that I put in, everything in it, but you know I should have mixed this. Actually it can go in after, really. So let's mix this up. I'm going to mix that bad boy up so nice and mix up and throw it in that pot. You know, I think I'm going to use the coconut milk to throw it in and make it start to boil the coconut milk first. But we will see when they come to that, right? Yeah, season up all of that, right? Season up everything, my peeps. Right. Now I want to make some Irish potato, sweet potato, meat pie. Right. This is what I want to make. Nice. Look at that. That is it. So now with that seasoned up, we can throw a little breadcrumbs over that, but I don't want the breadcrumbs in it. Really. So we're gonna leave that as it is, cover it up. And then once we're done chop up everything, then we'll just start the fire rolling, you know? So stay tuned, my people, and watch where I'm going. So now, this done. Let this stay us up for a minute. I want to put it over here. Then I gotta wash my hand off. I'm gonna need hot water. Nice. Now we can cut up all the seasoning that we know we're gonna need. Right? A bigger knife. Want a real knife. All right. Nice. That done? I need some to throw it in. I need something bigger though. Alright, this should be good. Alright, now I've got my onion chopped up. I always said I don't like to cut pepper on this board because, you know, this is a pepper that's really hard to get out. Wow, this pepper is strong. telling you it's strong. But you need it. You need it, my people. See? Ghost pepper, chopped up. No, we don't need that now. Alright, so green onions. Chop up some green onions. Nice. That's my green onions. Now, my sweet point pepper. Alright, so now, after this, that is it, peeps. Now, throw all of this in. Alright. Now my tomato, my thyme. Right, I just kind of draw it off the stick. Right. Some of the stick I don't mind, but the big ones I don't want to put them in it. That is it. We have with thyme, with long point, with sweet point pepper, ghost pepper, green onion, purple onions, and I know some people are gonna say tomato doesn't go in it, but yeah, I am saying but I want a tomato in it. So rinse it off first. Right, I'm gonna put a tomato in it anyways. Alright, and there you go. That's what I'm gonna use in my meat. So now that we all get that part done, I'm Alright, my people, so now what we're gonna do, we are going to, let me dry up my hand for a minute. We have some potato now, boiled already, right? So we're gonna just take them out the shell, they're easy to come out. And we're gonna get that ready, right? With these potatoes now, we're gonna make them, and then I want to put some breadcrumbs to it, which is gonna make it really gonna do it good, right? So that's what I want to do. As you can see, and these are easy to come off, really. That's why I cook them. I like to cook them in the skin. Right? To cook them in the skin, way better. Come off so easy. Yeah, man. So come off easy, my people. So. Cook them in the skin. All right. Yeah. So easy to come off, and when you cook it in the skin, you get better flavor from your food. All right, Pib. I'll cook this bad boy up. Once I get this done, then I can start on the fire, right? But I want all of these to be done and just waiting. Nice. Yeah, my people. So, almost done. And then we have some coconut milk we're gonna add to all of this too, to my meat. Alright, a couple more and then we start. Look at that. Peep. Now, right, people. The small one, them now, I won't even take them out the skin. Really? We have this small one like this one. Now this one I want. Some of them I don't even bother taking out the skin because they're so small. I just leave the skin on. Alright, look at that. Nice. Nice. That is it. That is it, my peeps. Nice. So now, all done. All right, my people. 1 minute, my people. Alright people, now we all done. So this go in the recycle bag. And that's it. That is it. Alright my people, let me show you what I'm going now. So now we have our seasoning, right? And then we have a potato. We're gonna mash this up. And then once we mash it up, I'm gonna add some breadcrumbs to it that I have. Right, and we're gonna go along with it. And then once we cook up our things, we have this, and some coconut milk. We're not gonna use all that coconut milk, but we're gonna use some of it. Right, so just stay tuned people. We're gonna go on pause and then gonna clean up a little bit, and then when we come back, we're gonna start cooking. So we'll show you what's going on. Okay? Alright my people, now. So what I'm doing right now, I'm mixing up the sweet potato and the Irish potato together. Mash it up. Because we need it to be crushed, right? I mean, I have other ways to crush it really, but I use my hand because I don't want it fine crush. I just want it just crush with a couple of, crumbs in it, big crumbs. We're gonna mix it up. After this, we're gonna throw some breadcrumbs to it. I'll show you what I'm going, people. This is my own fashion, no people. So as you can see, pot is ready for my meat. So let me put my camera down for a minute, my peeps. Right, let me put my camera down for a minute. So we're gonna get the meat cooking. And later on now, in a different video, I'm gonna make some. A different video. I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna make some carrot juice. Yeah, now, babes, we're gonna put in a little bit of browning. That's it. Nice. Let's show you what one piece. Look in it. Take a look at it, people. Yeah? That's what it is right now. So I just want to put a little more garlic powder on it. And then some Maggi. This is Maggi. This is really good stuff. Straight out of Jamaica. So now we're going to use a fork instead of spoon. Let me get my hand. Right. That is it. Look at that. Look at that. All right, let that go on for a minute. All right, so we're going to add in all these things that are cut up, right? Which is the ghost pepper, sweet point pepper, we have tomatoes, we have fresh thyme, green onions, and purple onions. We're gonna chop it in, right? But at the same time, my peeps, we need and people, let me tell you, this is just my recipe. This is not something I pick up out of some book. Okay? This is my own recipe. So now, as you see, I have some breadcrumbs. Right? You want some of that breadcrumbs and this. Breadcrumbs will give it the base. That's it. So we'll mix that up. And people, so yeah man, this is doing this thing, man. This is coming out nice. Yeah, this is coming out good. But we should turn on the fire though, really. I don't like cooking on high heat, you know. The cook on high heat, food not cook good. Alright, now my people, so we're gonna throw in all of these now, right? That's it. I can smell the pepper, man. This thing, ghost pepper. I can smell it. It's right. Look at that. Smell awesome. Really. Smell good, my people. Look at that. Nice. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Now turn this down because the minced meat. Turn it down, make it go on this thing for a couple of minutes. So we're gonna mix this up and get this ready. But you know what? I can't usually do that with my two hands. I need both hands on deck. And people say, "But I'll show you how I'm going there." More breadcrumbs. Where is it? Oh. All right. Nice. We don't want anything else in it? No, I don't think so. Hey. Here, that done mixed up. We just have to find something to put them in. So that's my sweet potato, Irish potato. Right? I was gonna put some carrot in it, but I want that to make some carrot juice later on. Right? I want to make some nice carrot juice. Okay. later on, that's in our next video. This video is not all about cooking up this, but the thing is now, people, I think I gotta use one of my pan because I don't think I have anything to cook tonight. Alright people, let me put it on pause for a minute. Come back, let me show you what I'm going to the meat pot first. Right, as you can see, meat pot going on good. Yeah, meat pot is going on well. Yeah, nice. So what we're gonna do now? What we want to do now? While it's there, we want to throw some tell you, my fresh coconut milk. I'm not going to put all of it, I just want some of it in it, right? So I want some coconut milk. And then make this bad boy, make him cook down. Okay, just go on, turn him, just put on the cover and just make him do his thing. It will trickle down and come out nice. You want some beef patty? Yeah man. So them have to cook up them thing, you know, them have to cook it up nice and spicy and make it cook right. See? Look at that, please. Nice. Alright my people, so now cover it up and make it go and do its thing. I put it on 7, so not too high, it's about 6.5. So when we come back my people, we'll show you what we're going to find something to line and put the potato in, right? Something to bake it in. So alright my people, just stay tuned, we'll be right back. Alright my good people, I'll show you what I'm going on the meat pot. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Smells spicy. See that? That's what we want it, my people. That's exactly what we want it. Eh? Look at that. Nice. So without ado, you know, say as a chef, you have to taste the cooking. If you don't taste it, you cannot give people to eat. Okay, so let me put this down for a minute and try out my own. Nice. Yeah, it's nice. Really nice. I was gonna put more additives to it, but if I did, it would overdo it. Trust me people, it doesn't need nothing more. All it does need to do now, just go and trickle down. Right. See all those bubbles you see? That means tell me says it you know, it start to evaporate all the juice, which we don't want all the juice to evaporate. We only want some of it. Right? So have a little bit of ways to go. It's like you're making beef patty, you know, it will be the same idea. Make it nice and spicy. Alright, my people. Look at that. That's what we are talking about. Now, cover back this. Oops. The gloves make everything slippery. Now, I can line this with silver paper, or because I already put some grease on this, so I don't want to put no silver paper on it. I'm just gonna put some dough on it, some of that dough. I mean potato, sweet potato, Irish potato, and spread it out. Right, so let's see how that's gonna turn out, my people. Let's see how that's gonna turn in or out. One, want it to spread. Where's my oil? Where's my oil? This will just stop it from sticking. And then we have to save some for the top, right? Right, my people, that is it. Now, all we do is just waiting for this. The trick is going to give about, let's say, 5-10 minutes, right? Then we can come back and just deal with it. See, 5-10 minutes. When you come back, you start to load it and just oven it, right? Alright, my people, when you come back, we'll show you what's going on. Right, my people, welcome back again. As you can see, I just was lining it, and then after I put on the top layer, I put sweet potato, Irish potato. What I did, I just go ahead and then I put I want some breadcrumbs on top. You know, by the time it's done, it will give you a browning. Because it's not going in the oven to cook. It's just going to be baked to form, and then it's good to go. And then we have the gravy from the meat, which we're going to use as gravy to go over it. So what you got to do, you got to spread the breadcrumbs all over. Although we could have used more potato, really. I should have cooked more. I could have taken a little bit more potato, but we have to stretch it. Since we have no more time to cook no more, we just stretch what we have. All right, people, look at it, right? Now, that is it. We need something flat, like this, right? We want to make sure, pat him down, let the breadcrumbs kick in. Yeah, people, look at that. Nice. Nice, people. This is my potato, sweet potato, Irish potato meat pie. And then we use some breadcrumbs on the top. So we're putting it in the oven. It will come out nice, people. Look at that. And I'll make sure I get a short video to show you the finished part of it. Okay, it's gonna be in the oven for about half an hour on low heat. I'm actually medium heat. Alright my people, that is it. See? That is it. That is it. And if you want, really, if you want, you can actually sprinkle some, I say, what I like to do, sprinkle some basil on top. Just sprinkle some basil on top, really. Basil and parsley is my next favorite, really. I like parsley, really. This is parsley. All right, my people, that is it. That is it. That's my own thing, This is what my mama was talking about. Use your hand to make fashion. All right, my people, that is it. So now, what we're gonna do next, we're gonna put it in the oven. Usually they just line it and put it in the oven, but I don't think I'm not even gonna do that, really. I can, I should, but make it do its thing first. I'll line it after. All right, my people, that is it. Fine. When the finished product come out, as you can see, it's all done. When it's finished, I'll make a short video and then make you guys see what it look like on the plate before it go in my tummy. Okay? So thank you guys for watching, sharing, liking, subscribing to Flint Food and Adventure TV, my peeps. And as I said, my favorite beer, Cold 45. Although I see my brother bringing some Corona, but 2 to 1 from work can get this. Because he's not a Corona guy. See? Alright, my people, bless up. Until the next one, like, share, subscribe to Flint Food and Adventure. We're gonna just preheat the oven and then put it in, make it stay. All of this will come nice and brown. The basil and parsley on top. Can't beat that. And the herbs and spice and fresh herbs and spice I put in this is good to go, my people. I'm gonna put that on top here. Good to go. Look at it. Look at that. So here I go. 1. Oh good. Is that right here? 2. I hope it is. This is why I didn't want to, it's not even. It's not even. It's supposed to be right here. 2. Right? And then here I go. 1. 2. 3. It's not even, but it's what it is. I'm not perfect. I'm trying to be. Okay, so just pat him down. So, I need some little bit of that. Olive oil, so we go like this. All right, my people, that is it. All right, people, bless up. This is my own recipe. Sweet potato, Irish potato, meat pie. Lots of fresh herbs and spice. Really, really, really nice and spicy. It won't be so spicy, but yeah, it's spicy anyways, right? Now later on now, I'm gonna make some, this thing is heavy, really. It's really packed away to it. I will still have the gravy inside, right? So I'll show you before I go, right? Before I take off, let me give me my spoon. Let me show you the gravy, people. So this now, what I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna make some gravy for this. This I'm gonna blend this up, you know, and turn it to make it some nice gravy. So when that come out of the oven, you have some gravy to do to throw over it, right? Trust me, my people, it's gonna be good. Right, this bad boy is nice, you know, really. That's why I leave back some to make gravy with it, and that is it. All right, my people. Until the next one, one love.